Traders, are we about to see, or are we experiencing the first stages of a false breakout pattern, then a slingshot move right now? I'm going to talk about that right now. But also, I really want to touch on the subject as there are seasons in your trading I really want to explain to you. And right now, the last few months have been a seasons of quietness, not many opportunities. And it's in these moments when there's not much going on, this is when most traders don't do well out of trading. So traders, if you do need some help, grab access to that free trading course, link in the description. It's a massive trading course I give you there, guys. It's like 8 videos long. You can see all the details over there right now. Just go get access to if you need some help there. Now, what I want to talk about here is I want to start off with the overall markets in itself, okay? So let me bring up this screenshot here for a minute. And if we have a look at all the markets through here, so these are all the silver mining stocks down the bottom here. But I really want to bring your attention to, the top ones up here. Now, what I'm looking at here is this, right? So this is the Dow Jones, this is the S&P, this is the Nasdaq, and this is the YM. And as you know, if we look at all markets, that what has done is all markets pretty much look like what the Nasdaq has been doing for the last since basically December. And what is that? Complete and utter volatility, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up here is because I was actually with my coaching clients today, and one of the really big things for them is, for me personally, guys, this year, I've only had 2 trades. I had a 40% loss. That was a 40% loss of my investment. And then I had 170% profit, almost 170% profit. But that's all I've had this year so far. I haven't had many trades, but my account is still really nicely in the positive. And I was telling my traders that in the last couple of weeks, there's been a few maybe trades that weren't quite there. And if we did take them, they would have been losing trades. Now, the purpose of me telling you this is that when you go through your trading, there are seasons to your trading. Right now, the last couple of months, the season to your trading should be patience. And one of the hardest things that I find with a lot of traders is that they go through trading with the mentality of the job, right? And I'm turning up today to trade because that's my job. I'm a trader. I need to place a trade. And when you do that, you end up getting run over. Makes sense? And so what happens, there's seasons to trading. So the last few months, as you can see here, this here, when the market's doing this here, this is the time to stand back and not really do much, right? Like, just be patient, because you know yourself, right? It's all good and easy when we get those really good trades. They right on, we make good profits. But then it's when our impatience, right? It's like, oh man, nothing's good setting up. Oh man, it's been a week now, it's been 2 weeks now. And then suddenly what happens is you start to take these trades, you end up losing money because you dropped your standards, or let me try this out. You know the terminology that we use sometimes, right? Let me try this out. Let's see if this is going to work, right? Let me just try this one out. And that terminology is just not going to cut it, especially in this day and age. What's going to cut it? Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a high quality setup. That has a high win-loss ratio that's likely to make me a profit. See what I'm saying through there, right? This is exactly what we need to see and what we need to apply to our trading right now. So please, guys, please, right now, today, and this day and age, especially the last few months, is that my account is very nicely in the positive right now, but I've only had 2 trades. But as you can see, there are so many traders right now. I guarantee you that so many traders right now, because they've been trading, especially short-term traders, you have been getting chewed up big time, and your account is massively in the red right now because you are going through what I call the seasons of not much going on. And it took me about probably 10 years of trading. I've been trading the markets now for 20 years. And it took me about probably 10 years of trading to understand this really, right? We have our trading setup. Now, firstly, do you even know what a good high quality setup is? What are you actually even looking for in a good setup? When you go to the market, are you looking for a good trade? What sort of good trade are you looking for? What does it look like? Or are you just turning up and just saying, oh, let's just see what looks good right now? It's not going to work. It's not going to cut it, especially this day and age, right? The market is becoming so much more resilient, sophisticated, and it's chewing so many amateurs up. what I do as a professional is I go to the market looking for my trading patterns that I know work most of the time. See the differences there, right? So if you're going to the market with no pattern in mind, you're just looking for anything, or then now you're at the whim of your emotions, of the market faking you out and pushing you around, which the big boys do all the time, and then you're getting run over, right? So the first thing I do say is, that do you even know what you're looking for? Now on the back of that, once you do know what you're looking for, and I do, right? And there's thousands of different systems out there that work, right? Again, in that free trading course, guys, I help you out with that there. But there's thousands of things out there. But when it comes down to your trading, there's also seasons. And this is something that okay, I have my trading system. I'm ready to start trading now. Let's start making some money. And then, again, many years, it took me about 10 years of looking back and saying, there's many months, there's going to be, throughout the 12-month period, there's going to be many months when it's going to be very low trading activity because there's not many trades that month. And maybe the next month it picks back up, right? We go through the seasons, summer, spring, autumn, winter, and we keep going through the seasons, right? But if you don't know that, if you think that you need to be trading every day, then you're going to have a really bad year because you're actually getting, in those times when you shouldn't be trading, you are trading, and now your account's getting destroyed from that there. And why I'm saying this here is right now is not the time for maybe trades. Be patient. Right, be patient through this time through here and really make sure what we call having a standard of a high standard. Don't be taking maybe trades. Right now, there's about probably 3 maybe trades in the last probably week or 2 weeks. There's been 3 maybe trades for me that didn't quite meet my plan. And I'm so grateful that I stuck to my plan because every single one of those maybe trades were a loss for me. Now, again, I didn't take those because it didn't meet my plan, right? I kept my standards high. So even though I've only had 2 trades, one was a 40% loss, the other one was almost 170% profit, I'm still up, as you know, what's that, about 120%? No, 130%, I think it is, yeah, 40, 50, 60, yeah, about 130%. So I'm still up about 130% on my investment because when I say 130%, guys, I mean 130% on my investment, right? Now, that's not my entire account, no. I still have good risk management, right? But, if I put on 10% of my account on any given one trade, 10%, right? If you think about that, and I've now made 130%, my account is up 13% for the year, right? Now, I'm not going to talk risk here, but I'm just trying to show you the lay of the land here. The reason why I'm doing really well as a trader now, and I wasn't always like that, oh man, I sucked so many times because I didn't understand this. One, I didn't know what I was looking for. Secondly, I didn't understand the seasons to trading, that there's going to be many times, even if you're intraday trading and looking at shorter time frame charts, 1 minute charts, 2 minute charts, 5 minute charts, which is much harder, by the way, when you're looking at those charts and understanding that even looking at those, there's going to be sometimes weeks when there's no trades because your pattern just doesn't appear, right? Your trading pattern that you're looking for, again, I hope you do if you do look, I hope you do have that. It just doesn't turn up, right? And it's in those moments where we have to have that self accountability and the self awareness to say, there's nothing here for me today. I can't take a trade. And again, guys, I understand, if you've been trading the markets now probably less than 5 years, you're probably struggling right now in these markets. You're probably getting chewed up big time, massively. And the reason why I'm saying that is because through these periods, it took me a long time to understand the second part to what I just said there. Firstly, I knew what I was looking for a high quality setup. But secondly, I didn't understand the seasons to trading throughout the year. And the seasons are, there's many months through the year where there's a lot of good trading opportunities. You get in, you make a lot of money, you're doing really well. But then there's the quiet seasons where there's not much going on. And what I found in my own personal trading is I did well through the really good seasons of the year, but when there was a season of now it's quiet, there's not going to be many trades for a month or so, then that's when I destroy my account because then I drop my standards. I'm like, there's not many good trades and I haven't had a trade for 2 weeks and I need to take a trade right now, and boom. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm like, oh man. And this happened so many times for me. And again, it took so many years, and then thank God I took a documentation of all the trades I took through the years. And so I could go back 4, 5, 6 years of all my trades, and I'm like, and go back to it. I'm like, why did I take here and what? And then I started to connect the dots that how the lay of the land as a professional trader really is firstly, have a good trading setup, but then secondly, understand that there might be 30% of the months, maybe even 40% of the months out there that are going to be very low trading activity, and we never know when that's going to turn up. And then the rest are going to be pretty good activity, maybe even a bit higher, right? I find that, maybe even 70% of the time, really, there's not many good opportunities, but the 30%, they're the ones that can make you a lot of money, right? So that's what I want to say here when it comes to that through there, when it comes to just be patient with these markets from here. Now, I also want to talk to you about the potential, what's called a slingshot pattern that's happening right now in the futures markets. Now, this is obviously, I'm using TradingView. People ask me what sort of platforms do I use. I use TC2000, this one here. And the reason why I use this one here, this software here, because it actually helps me with my with my trading system. I have a scanning technology to help me find these trades for me, and that's what I give my coaching clients. Right, I give them the trading systems, what to look for. I give them the scans, and then every week I'm with them every single week, doing a live session with them every single week. I'm with them with the private Facebook group to really help them get better and better at not only the system, but also the mindset stuff we're talking about here right now. If you'd like to join that group, then go fill out the application form, go book a call with me. There's that second link in the description, getjohntop.com. Go book a call with me and we'll have a good chat and we'll see if you're a good fit for you to join my inner circle coaching program. But what I'm talking about here, this is the Roblox trade. This is the trade here, guys, that I did close to 170% return on, again, on investment, not my entire account. I always play good risk management, by the way. Anyway, so I'm looking at this level through here, and what could be setting up here right now is this could be a false breakout, then the slingshot pattern happens. And what I'm talking about here is this chart here. So I'm looking at the ES here, ES futures. And as you can see, look what's happened with the ES futures. We came down through here. Now, I don't know if this is going to be this, but this actually could be setting up for this here, right? So we have this, look at this here. See all the support level through there? Support. See how it broke down? But look what's happening. See how we're coming straight back up? Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here on this one here, but if we do, and let me change this now to more blue. If we do continue up from here, come back down and start to break back to the upside, then this here is a false breakout pattern, and then we could start to possibly see a nice move up to the upside. So look out for that pattern, guys, because if this does continue up and we hold through here and we break through there, what that simply means, that's the 1 hour chart. Now we can go to the 4 hour chart and squeeze up. And then what does that mean on the 4 hour chart? This is the 4 hour chart here. If we do come back up, hold, and then break back up, now what do we got? Now look what's happening. Higher low, higher low, higher low, and breakout. This could be the start of the really big move to come.